Seen enough.
Now where the fuck was it? Here. Centipedes. I fucking hate them. Although I don't hate them as much as I hate spiders. Spiders are definitely the worst in the entire game. Spiders, panthers, and everything else.
Arms awake and she's not in the
I can touch the sword. Will you stop it? Hail Widow. Oh yeah, I forgot some shit. So fucking irritating. What the fuck? Is there a thing in a game that doesn't one-shot me? There is no single enemy in the game that doesn't one-shot me. After all, the level 80. But still, come on.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Scary. Fucking scary. What are they? By the way, centipedes. Are they insectoids, beasts? Whatever. Holy shit. Once I'm done with this quest, I'll get some armor. You should have seen fight with old gear yesterday. He one-shots me through Queen. Like literally one-shots me through Queen. And that's a long, long fight.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Things. World of Warcraft, yeah, when it was 2004 and 2005, 6. After that, I just see no fucking sense in playing World of Warcraft. I mean, come on, it's fucking dull. It's fetch quests, pick 3 flowers, wait for a boss to spawn, rush for the boss, pick 50 flowers again. Get the fuck out. It was a thing, you know, until Dota and League of Legends. Then everyone transferred to those two to MOBAs. I played World of Warcraft on its release date, okay? I never liked it though. Even then I hated it because of the fetch quests. Even then. Don't tell me there's more of them. No man, please. Just unreal. You're unreal. And I got a very good sword too, by the way. Blizzard ain't Blizzard anymore. I don't know what's Blizzard now. I used to love Blizzard while it was Blizzard North. That was during 90s. Today's Blizzard is some abomination. Literally an abomination.
This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
I'm getting super nostalgic, you know, because of Diablo 4. But I'm not freaking hyped about it, and I don't think it's gonna be great, you know. I just don't think so. I want it to be great. I want to play Diablo 4 for 3 years in a row, you know, but that won't happen, okay? Will I buy Diablo 4? Yeah, I will. Will I play it? Yeah, I will. I just hope they don't mess a lot, you know. Nothing else. It's an action RPG that they can't go that wrong, okay? Especially if they give some quality. Do I really need to get undressed? That's the case.
No point in machine wearing full gear. And how do I start to drop my armor, leave my weapons?
Oh, and weapons too, eh?
Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Iron Maiden Geralt. Hallowed be thy name. No, it's more like the Trooper. The Trooper. Nah, Blizzard is not. What Blizzard competes at right now, eh? Only in card games, only in Hearthstone. That's their only valid game, okay? And they managed to fuck up Hearthstone too, even that. Yeah, once Path of Exile 2 is out, I'm going back for it for sure. For fucking sure. No second thoughts about it. I haven't played action RPG for a long time now. I might even go back to some season of Path of Exile. I don't know, we'll see. It depends on Cyberpunk. It depends how long I play Cyberpunk. Bots, there can be only one. Let's see that. And my level 76. New league in February. What the fuck? Okay, at least they have time to do it well. And when's Path of Exile 2 then? Wasn't Path of Exile 2 supposed to be at the end of this year? They delayed that because of Corona. Eh? Let's see what the fuck is this. Oh my god! Hey, what on earth? Okay. I should have meditated, I'm out of health. Yeah, there's Neo 2, I'm gonna play that. We'll see on what though, I don't know, on PC or on PlayStation 5. I don't know. Did Ubisoft release that new Assassin's Creed? What's the name of new Assassin's Creed? Vikings. pieces of shit. Cartoon Assassin's Creed. I don't know. I won't play anything from Ubisoft. I'm bloody done with it. I never heard about Heaven. What the fuck is Heaven? What do you mean a romance game? That type of game exists. I know about those porn games, okay, and I can get that, but a romance game. What you do in romance game? Collect flowers? Come on. There is like a light porn comedy games like Leisure Suit Larry that was very popular back then, especially during 90s. But bloody hell, it's 90% comedy and 10% porn. Okay. But a romance game. A romance game. Dear God. No, I don't want to check the trailer. I don't give a fuck. But I better think about it, I don't give a fuck. Come on. That's far. What is this shit? Only for REDengine. L'accès la vie. First time I hear about that genre, to be honest. Romance genre. Well, I gotta stop laughing. Romance genre. Imagine being a developer for romance genre.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others. To acquire the
Romance
sword,
genre.
you must first convince me you are worthy.
Oh shit.
The inscriptions on these stones describe the 5 virtues: valor, honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity. During your time in Tucson, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need. They will help you prove your chivalry.
Wait for a chance to prove your valor. You're a man of honor. Prove your wisdom. Read the inscriptions on the stones. Listen, my wife is enough for me, you know. If I had some more romance in my life, God forbid those romance movies I wanna puke from. Or even worse, romance games. I would probably freak out. What inscription? What stone? The fuck are you talking about? This. Basically, want to finish this quest, just don't play like an asshole. That's about it. There can be only one. Gorstuck Geralt. Yeah, it's way too much to ask, Transistor. That's way too much. You want a lot. The warble of a smitten knight.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Listen, I can't say anything about Medal of Honor, Call of Duty. The last that I played was 20 years ago. Like literally 20 years ago.
Need it.
I think it was for PlayStation 1. Something like that.
My time's up.
A smashing place we have. Okay? Wine by the barrel, peace and quiet, lovely views.
Witcher Act always.
Right.
Good man. I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you. Monsters?
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly
Kids are advancing, eh?
and promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Listen, you might think so, okay, but for example, for my generation, when I was around 7 to, let's say, 10 years old, we used to play football, but there wasn't internet, okay, back then. What you say about them cursing and cussing at each other, we did it in person, okay? You play football, and there was not only mom included in those, conversations. It was everything from cussing, cursing to fist fights at the end. There was on PES. When I was a kid, then it transferred to the very first Counter-Strike 1.0 version. To Mortal Kombat also, to Tekken. But at least it was close and personal, not on the internet. So it's different, okay? Let's go, it was more social. At least that's how it was in my time, 25 years ago. I'm nearly 35 now.
sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Yeah, you would do it with strangers too, and then there would be fist fights, okay? There were bros. There was fucking everything, but it's all part of social life, okay? Different time. 90s were different time. And we were all way much more normal when we were above 15 years of age, okay? Now they're fucking mental, They reach their 20s and they're fucking mental. They got zero social experience, live interaction with people. That's why they act like that on the internet, okay? They're all... I don't even know how to call them, to be honest. They're dumbed down, okay? That's the right word. They're dumbed down. What do they use? They use social media for interaction and video games, okay? Facebook, Instagram, what's or not, I don't know what social networks they are right now. I don't use any. And then there's video games. Of course, everyone is a fucking hero behind the keyboard.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
Yeah, even before pandemic, yeah, I agree. But it wasn't like this, okay? It was wrong, but it wasn't like this. I used to go out a lot, see my friends a lot, drinking coffee, eating at restaurants, okay? None of that exists anymore, you know? It's hard for me, I guess. I can't get depressed, I'm a fucking man, you know? But I'm bored, okay? I wake up and it's the same day again, and again, and again, and for a full fucking year, alright? Now imagine people that are not stable, okay, especially here. No, I didn't want to say I'm not depressed because I'm a man. I wanted to say that I'm not depressed because I was never depressed in my life, right? When I'm bored, I usually don't have the will to do something, you know? Like, for example, now I don't have a will to shave. Why would I? I don't go out. Nothing works. You get it? That's not depression, it's laziness now. They dumbed us down with lockdowns, with everything, okay? That's what I want to say. At least you can go to gym, Rabbi. Gyms do not work in my country, okay? So there's not even that. I was out the previous 2 or 3 days, right? I was in another city 2 days ago. A bit smaller city than my city. And I thought only my city was destroyed, alright? But when I went to the other city 2 days ago, it was like Fallout, okay? When you see some nuked city, that's how it looked like. Not a single fucking person on the street. It was 5 p.m. Population of that city is around 150k people, right? Not a single person on the street in 5 p.m.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand? I have comrades I can ask.
Fuck your comrades, you motherfucker.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Apply all the skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
Go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Let's see what's the tourney about. The inscription tent.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher. La 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 la.
A return to traditional values and
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest
think I
ends,
can fail
its
one and
results
still
will
win.
be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Shit. What? Swear on my lady's love.
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Go to the shooting range. Okay, to the shooting range. What am I wearing, by the way? Sir Geralt of Rivia's armor.
Right, Edinburgh clans! Dogs nibbles! The archer, that's right. This.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
Fair knights,
I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win. Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair cheek, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat.
I want to shoot here on the left side.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Geralt of Rivia's crossbow.
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid.
My medallion
The
is not
fragrance I use
vibrating
is mixed by a
strongly, you see.
sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as
I got one
is a
too.
victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Oh, I got this one Rabbi for a long, long time. Don't even know how long I got this one. It's a classic, like, around his neck. Exactly the same one. As you can see. I have it for 4 years now. 5 years. I think I got it even before Witcher 3 was out. It's always here on my desktop.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, very.
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work
My
here.
lips are like a thread of scarlet. The two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big. Feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No No sign of it here, if so. Bruxay tend to be fond of birds.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You didn't give me
We're
enough time.
supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
God damn it. Can we do it again? That's why I saved. See if I can get all 5.
Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses. Oriole feather. If you can keep a bird as a pet, clothing's all darker than the other, if so. Seems Jarv can see only one in the fixed color scheme. Powerful magic at work here. Marks, that's clear. Not sure what Beast left them.
Racing now. I fucking hate it. I think I'm gonna lose this one. You need to shoot while riding a horse. That's disgusting.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous. Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Rainfarn of Atra. Horm Makaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Joy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince.
Geralt and Roach.
Geralt of Rivia.
All horses armored on the Roach clean. Look at this.
Gorgon let out a roaring cheer. The faint power of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe.
Gregoire the Mountain.
Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the maid Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale. Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Let's go.
And he's up. We the thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
That's bullshit. What's with a stupid time remaining? This is unreal. This is unreal. I bloody knew it. He misses. The sword just passes through a
Failure,
door.
a loss, a tragic trip. Let us hope with its sword he makes no such slip.
I wanna try again.
Come with me. So,
Managed to found notch.
we've
Head. God.
you.
May the blood I will spit.
I think it's this one. I don't know how the fuck I missed that. It's very stupid.
And he's up. We the thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
What the fuck?
Keep your eyes peeled for the Hans's, Richard.
Unreal. Unreal. Just misses with a sword. There's nothing I can do about this. Sword passes through a fucking door.
Run, Roach.
And he's up. We the thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Jesus Christ, man. What did you do to hit that? I'm gonna miss some goal for sure, because it's fucking stupid. Oh! Shit.
Whoa!
Discount. Ah. Unreal.
close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace? A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost. We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
What's with a slowdown? What the fuck are you doing? If I get hit, I'm gonna be one-shotted. He takes quite a lot. Fuck.
reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help, badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
That grey dome scoundrel, ever-seeking Lady Vivian, some kind of maniac.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She abrupt flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Panthers.
the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
White. Man, I haven't seen this thing since Witcher 1. See what's here. Nothing at all. Bird, come on.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa?
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
A sixth bird.
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish. But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No. but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
I completely forgot how this shit ends. It's very important what you do here, tell him or not. For fucking sure, I don't want to replay the quest again, it's way too freaking long. So let me see what to do with them. I forgot I played 4 years ago. What's the name of the quest, by the way? We can transfer curse to him, or we can give her 7 years of life. So we're gonna pick a powerful curse afflictor. We transfer curse to him. I think it's better.
We were both right, actually. It is a curse. One that's transforming Vivian into a bird. Her condition's getting worse.
Gods! A curse that is a worse affliction than disease. What now? Can you help her?
That'll depend on her. I'll try if she asks me. Significant risks involved, though. Shortening her life to about another 7 years included.
What? This is not what we agreed.
Tough case. Curse's hold on her grows stronger every day. And I'm a witcher, not a miracle worker. Heard of one other method that could work. Curse could be lifted via her reflection, say in a pool of water. Thing is, we'd need someone who'd willingly assume the burden of the curse. Take it on in her stead.
You mean become a bird themselves?
Theoretically. See, curse grows weaker once it's transferred. Might end up as just an appetite for seeds and worms. All outcomes are on the table, though. Death included.
I am prepared to sacrifice. Give my life for her. Just as King Fridank's knight did for the beautiful Queen Sero.
Knew that already. But are you prepared to swallow bugs for the rest of your life?
Yes. Which method do you believe to be best for Vivian?
Don't know yet.
But you have some notion, have you not? Do not tell me you seriously consider drastically shortening her life when I stand prepared to shoulder the burden.
Method using a pool of water's better. poses no threat to Vivian.
Naturally. You must know you can count on me. I shall bear it all. But Vivian, I fear she might be too proud to agree to such a thing.
I'll meet her after the last contest. Talk to her. She could agree.
I'm counting on you, Witcher, and I'm content we finally know something. What now? We know all, so you need not see the tourney through. You could withdraw. True, I shall get an earful from the Herald should you fail to show for the last contest, but it's nothing I can't handle. So, what will it be?
Finish the tourney.
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I hope it's gonna end up well. I really hope so. Rabbi, good night, Rabbi.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
To the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
I got Iris, should be fine.
Let us begin! Crowd, Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Let's see! From the right! Now! Me or mine? That must be painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
Can get one shot in here. This is disgusting. Disgusting fight. What the fuck?
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. Yet at tourney's end, like lions, like leopards, so fierce fought his host. To them,
shut up.
Read it.
I have my...
Don't troll me.
But it...
What
No.
is that?
Looks...
Be not...
You
I can't believe we can't escape and load.
Why?
It's a very difficult fight. I don't know what to do. They reach far.
You...
Very...
Need...
I...
Come back quickly.
Shut up. I think it's from here. Yeah. I literally need to play like a bitch if I want to win this. Enemies upscale, they hurt like fucking hell. And I'm not allowed to use signs.
I know. Pop with. Sit.
Nah.
I hit it. It's too.
Am I allowed to use oils at least for more damage? No, I'm not. Jesus Christ.
Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Great. Man, Jesus Christ.
Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
I shall never agree. Not one step. Finish evil.
Kill him.
Pathetic.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today, he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers. It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight.
We fight the mountain.
Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
They sink the grounds, the titans look stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames and messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequal and silent Gregoire de Gorgon! Hooray! Hooray! Geralt of Rivia! This year's champion!
Holy
a sight
shit.
to behold! He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon!
I can't believe
Hail
this.
Geralt! Herald!
Unreal.
As patron of this grand tourney,
That bug.
I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you.
Get out the previous sword.
Folk will guard you. The least you should do is wave.
Ares is way too good. I doubt they'll switch. This is one of the longest side quests in the game, by the way. Unreal how long it is. Should be the end soon.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure. Want to tell you something, though. Think we should try the alternate method first.
I was clear. It is out of the question.
Let me finish. Second method's less than reliable. To put it simply, might work, might not.
But it will. I shall save you, O lovely Vivian.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private conversation.
No need to be sharp with him, my lady. And if I'm to help you, gotta do one thing for me. Hear what Guillaume has to say.
Is that an ultimatum?
Looks to be.
Be not angry, my lady. You no longer bear this burden alone. I know all.
You told him!
I know a curse afflicts you. A curse which grows more severe by the day. I understand how you feel. My aunt, Countess de Lawnful, once contracted a strange illness which ate away at her from the inside. She grew weaker by the day, the light fading from her eyes. I remember her saying the worst was not the pain, but losing mastery of her own body. She was so helpless. I fear you feel the same. The Witcher knows a way to lift the curse from you and let it rest on me. I wish to do this, to take it from you, Vivian.
Why?
Because I love you. I might have died in the arena. I sought to slay a Shaelmar for you, but now I see the fool I was. Now I see how I risked my life for no purpose. Yet, with this, I can truly do something for you.
I do not wish to inflict this horror on anyone. You saw how it looks, Witcher. I turn to you as one elder and hopefully one wiser as well. Do you think this a good idea?
Worth a try, as I see it. Original curse fell on an unborn child. Doubt it'll take hold as strongly when transferred to a full-grown man.
You've now heard the expert opinion. Let us do this together, Vivian.
Very well. I was prepared to die. Thus I am also prepared to attempt something mad. Now we must go to my pool in the woods, yes?
Everything's agreed, so no point wasting any more time. Let's go.
See now what?
What became of her?
She passed on.
Die, beast!
What the fuck? Are you shitting me? Iris, man, Iris.
So, this is my true form. It is not too late. You may still change your mind. It will bring no shame.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
Shut your eyes, both of you, and don't move.
Guillaume,
Yes, my love?
if you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Now, open your eyes. Damn, think it might have worked. Honestly didn't think this'd work. Doubted anything would happen. Read about this ritual in grimoires. Descriptions all seemed dramatic, embellished. All stipulated a condition that seemed improbable.
What condition was this?
A real bond between those involved. True love. How do you feel? In general, you feel it change, Guillaume?
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different. Apart from a slight itch on my skin. Are you certain it worked?
Yes, something happened, definitely. Must be an intersection beneath this pond. Powerful magic at work here. Look at Vivian.
What now?
Now? Now you get to live together, happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms, find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Geralt. Oh, and your payment.
At last! I've so much to make up for. Balls to attend, distant lands to see.
Free at last, as a bird.
Ha! I find you droll. I had not noticed before.
But you will not fly away without me.
That remains to be seen, I think. But I too must thank you, Witcher.
Don't mention it. You take care, both.
I guess it ended up well, the best it could. Now, is there anything in this pool? Or not? That's gonna be it for today. We continue tomorrow. Make one manual save. And a quick save. And that's it. It's 4 AM. Guys, thanks for watching. I wish you all good night. And I'll be seeing you back tomorrow.